remember when we broke up, the first time saying this is it, I've had enough. Cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month, when you said you needed space. What? Ooh, 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 ooh. This time, I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Nina. If you're new here, welcome. So happy that you're here. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Red Taylor's version is upon us. It is coming so soon and I'm so excited about it. And so today I decided what better song to learn than the first lead single off of Red. I had so much fun last week decoding all of the Vault songs and I'm so excited to hear all of them. Comment down below which Vault song you're most excited for because I'd love to know. But today we are learning We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. This song is so fun to play and it's great because it has our classic 4 Taylor Swift chords, super easy. If you guys want to see the tab that I wrote for this song, the link to that's in the description box down below. You can download it. And if you guys want to practice this song with me after this video, you can head over to my other channel. I post a full play along / demo the chords on the screen so that you could play along with me. So let's get into it. So the great thing about this song is that there's no capo and we just have 4 chords for the whole thing. We have our classic Taylor Swift chords. We have C at 9, and then we have G, and then we have D or D over F sharp, whichever, and then we have E minor 7. And that's all you need for the whole song. Now the version of this song I'm gonna teach is the acoustic version that she plays live at like that Red special performance thing. And the link to that's in the description box down below if you want to see her play it. But I always like to teach Taylor Swift songs like how she plays it because I just like love the way she plays her songs. In this specific performance she does not play an intro, but you can if you want to, which is just 1 round of the chords and then you can start going into the verse. For strumming in the intro you can just do the same strumming pattern that we're gonna do for the verse, which is going to be down, 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 up, and then you switch to G, down, 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 up. And the other thing is she uses a ton of palm muting in this song, which means she rests the end of her hand on the very edge of her guitar and does this technique where she is playing the chord but it's slightly muted. So it's like you can still hear the chord, but it's slightly muted to give it a little bit more variation in the sound, and it makes it sound more like the studio version of the song. If you don't know how to do palm muting, don't worry about it. You don't have to, but if you want to learn how, I have a little video about strumming you can check out. But just as a quick little tutorial on palm muting, you're going to rest your hand here, and then on the down strums, I like to palm mute. And then when I go up, I unmute, if that makes sense. So down, 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 up, and then you switch down, 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 up. So that is your strumming pattern that you are going to be splitting between 2 chords. So you're going to repeat that same thing, but with D and E minor. So if you don't want to do the palm muting, it's going to sound like this. Down, 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 up, switch, down, 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 up. And then you go to D, down, 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 up, switch to E minor 7, down, 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 up. So that's without the palm muting. With the palm muting, it's gonna sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So that's going to be the intro. You're just going to do that once. So I'm just going to go through this chord progression one more time without the palm muting. So if you're a beginner, you can do this version of it. And then we go into the verse, and it's going to be the exact same thing as this intro that we're doing here with either palm muting or the open strumming. So now I'm going to play the chords a little bit faster with the palm muting. Now Now for the verse, you are going to play this chord progression 4 times in a row before you get to the pre-chorus, and you can either do it with or without the palm muting for the strumming. So I'm just gonna sing briefly part of the verse so you can kind of see it go along with the words. I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough, cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month, when you said you needed space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you, I swear I'm gonna change. Yeah, same thing. And then we get to the pre-chorus, which you're just gonna repeat the chord progression twice, and the strumming is gonna be the same as the intro and the verse. The only thing that's slightly different is at the end of the last line of the pre-chorus, instead of ending on E minor, you were gonna split the measure between E minor and D over F sharp here. On this last part, it's gonna go, this time, you're just gonna down strum that part. This time, I'm telling you. So it's gonna go down, down, up, and straight into the chorus. Again, really slowly. But ooh, this time, I'm telling you. And for the chorus, it's going to be the same chord progression, except for you are going to keep that like end line that we did in the pre-chorus where you're splitting the E minor and the D at the end of that chord progression line. The strumming is what's going to change a lot for this chorus, and I've watched this performance she's done so many times. I literally watched it so many times. I'm going to show you what she does and then just show like a basic way. But basically what she does is she down strums twice and then mute strums, which I don't know what the technical term for that is, but I think if that's pretty accurate. But we've got C at 9, you go, you just strum down twice, like. If you don't want to do the mute strum, you can do the cut thing, like, are never, ever getting back together. And then it goes back into the strumming. But for this first part of the chorus, she likes to do this down strum mute thing. So what she does is she down strums twice. And then what she does is she takes the pressure off of her fingers of the chord, so you're not pressing down, but your fingers are still touching the string. So it's down, down, takes the pressure off, and then she mutes the strings and she goes down, up, and then. So she does that for every chord. This takes a while to get, and I can't even do it perfectly yet, but if you're watching that performance and you want to know how to do that, that's kind of how she does it. So she would go down, 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 up, and then she goes back into the normal strumming that I'm going to teach you in a second here. But again, if you don't want to do the mute strumming, the down, up, you can just do down, down, cut, down, cut, down, cut. And then you go to do the same thing, down, up for that E minor and the D. And then you do it again. I believe Taylor Swift does the mute strumming for the first 2 rounds of the chords, and then she kind of goes just into open strumming. So when Taylor goes into the open strumming, she kind of switches it up all over the place, but this is the basic strumming pattern I'm getting from her, and it's going to be down, down, switch, up, down, up, and then to D, down, down, up, down, up, and then back to the beginning. So again, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then back into it. I know this strumming is a lot, so if you just find your own strumming pattern that's easier for you, you can always just do a very basic strumming pattern. You can do down strumming. Can't do all the fancy stuff yet, don't worry about it. I just want to teach you guys as close to how Taylor Swift performs it as possible whenever I'm teaching her songs, just so that you can be the most accurate if you want to challenge yourself and everything. And on the very last line, she down strums the D and she does not go to the E minor, and then she cuts it, and that's getting back together. I'll show you. So it goes, but we are never, ever, getting back together. So she cuts it, and then she goes back into the verse chords. Goes into verse 2, but let's go through this chorus one more time. So first I'm going to show you guys with the mute strumming, and then I'm just going to show you guys open strumming. We Obviously, I'm not the best at the mute strumming or whatever, but I just wanted to show you guys that so that if you were curious and wanted to learn that, that's how you do it. And then we've got the normal strumming, you know, like we are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Okay, so that's the whole chorus situation there. And then verse 2 is the same as verse 1. It's just half the length of it. You only do the chord progression twice, and then it goes into the pre-chorus again. Chorus, you know all that already. There's an instrumental between the second chorus and the bridge, which is just gonna be the chorus chords twice, and it's just gonna go. So that just leads into the bridge, and you just play exactly how you would in the chorus. And for the bridge, she like single strums it, you know, for dramatic effect. So we got C at 9. I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never. And then she goes back into the verse / intro strumming and chord progression for the part where she talks it. And I will say Taylor Swift is very impressive because she can like keep playing guitar and talk at the same time, which sometimes it's really hard to do that. She does that whenever she's doing like a speech before she starts playing a song. She's just like playing and talking, and it's like actually kind of hard. So she just goes back into it, the same strumming and the palm muting as we did in the verses. So it goes, so he calls me up and he's like, I still love you, and I'm just like, it's exhausting, you know, like we're never getting back together. Like ever. So that's kind of how she does it. I know that it's kind of hard to talk and play that strumming at the same time. It's even hard to sing at the same time. But if you don't want to do that strumming pattern or palm muting or whatever, you can just do a single strum. So it's like, so he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm just like, I mean, this is exhausting, you know? Like we are never getting back together. Like ever. Just do whatever you want to do. Just remember on this last D, you kind of like cut strum and then it goes into the final chorus. In the studio version, it goes like, yeah, yeah, and there's like a bunch of background vocals, but in her acoustic version, she just goes straight into the chorus and goes like ever. We are never, ever, ever together. So you can do whatever you want, just like make it your own. So for this end chorus, basically you were playing the chorus twice, except on the second time, instead of doing the like, we are never, ever, ever, whatever, you were going to go straight into like, ooh, 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 and then she sings on her last line, you go talk to your friends. I'll just show you from the first part of the chorus into the second part of the end chorus. So it goes, we are never, ever, ever. And then it kind of ends like a cappella there. So the last D, you're just gonna stay on D and down strum like getting back together. And then that's the whole song. The song is so good and it's so fun to play. It can be a beginner song, just strip it down, do single strums. Or you can like do all the fancy strumming, all the, you know, added stuff. So it's a song that you can build on, which I really like, and you can challenge yourself. If you want to take the next step, you can like build up to it. But anyways, I just wanted to teach it like as close as Taylor Swift as possible. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And comment down below all the songs you're looking forward to from Red Taylor's version, what songs you want me to teach you before the album comes out, and all of that. I will definitely be teaching and learning all of the vault songs. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any of those videos. Turn on those post notifications and hop over to the play along channel if you want to practice this song with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Oh my god, I can't do it.